And Merritt Beason, questions for the Huskers.
Harper, you were part of the crew that went over and gave the ball to Ally. What was that moment like for you?
I mean, it was great. Allie's one of my best friends, and I still talk to her every weekend. We kind of have like a time set up every Sunday to talk. So it was really nice to see her, and we got to see her last night too. So it was great that she got to come here and play against us because obviously Husker Nation gave her a really warm welcome. But I know she was excited, and it was kind of emotional for her, but I think it was really fun.
Did you tell her you guys were doing that, or was she surprised?
Well, like a week ago, I told her I was going to, and then me and Lexi kind of changed the plan, and I threw my ball, and then we all three went over there because our whole team signed the ball and wrote a little note for her. So I don't think she knew we were going to do that.
Did the match tonight get in the way of your usual Sunday catch-up time?
No, because I saw her last night, and we made a TikTok before the game. So.
Merritt, what does that say about a place like Nebraska? A player comes back and they get a welcome like that. I mean, Ally's getting a little tearful. What does it mean for a place like Nebraska to do that for former players?
It's special, and it's one of a kind. It doesn't happen a lot of places, and I think it's just a great example of like once a Husker, always a Husker, and we're a huge family. It would be very easy. I mean, I've been places where someone comes back and they boo you. Like, that's very common, and so it's so special, and I think it's just a testament to Husker fans and Husker Nation because it truly is a family.
Remember you had one swing in the entire first set and had 9 kills in the second. How were you able to get going more in that second set?
Yeah, I mean, I think me and Merritt were talking about it, like my energy was a little off, and I don't know if that was because I had one set or whatever it was, but I mean, me and Bergen were able to establish the connection better in the second set, so I just don't think there were many opportunities to get me the ball, and we were kind of rolling in the first set, so I don't really think it matters, but I think it definitely helped in the second set for me to get on a roll.
I mean, you had an 8-0 run serving that first set too. Did that help you kind of get in a rhythm maybe?
Yeah, I was just trying to put it in the court, honestly. I just didn't want to miss. I mean, it worked, so I think it helped a little bit.
Merritt, was there any flashbacks to Friday night when USC went on that 6-0 run at all, or is that
No, I don't think so. I mean, I think this team does a really good job of like once we play a match, we learn from it and we move on, and so unless it's a good one, then we come back to it if it's good. But I think we do a good job of like, okay, we went forward with UCLA and we had that run, but we didn't really revert back to it. We just knew we were going to go for it and figure out a way out of it. But we talked about like in those moments, can we get out of it a little bit faster? Can we lean into each other a little bit more? Can we focus on being a good teammate in that moment and just bringing it back to us 6 on the court, whoever's out there at the time, so that we're able to get out of those runs a little bit faster.
USC is one of the best blocking teams in the country. It 2.5 blocks the entire match. How were you able to kind of deal with that, Merritt?
I mean, hit high and hard. It's hard to block you if you're hitting high and hard. But I think going into this match, we knew that our balanced offense was going to put a test to that. And so it was just being us and being Harper, being Merritt, and we knew Bergen was going to get us in good situations and good scenarios, and then just doing what we do every single day. And like I've said last time, that's what makes our team so special right now is how balanced we are. It makes it very hard to defend.
Harper, what does it say about just so many different players? Like, you didn't have a kill in the first set, but then you finished with more. It's just, how does it say, like, the diversity of the offense you guys have? How is that so hard to prepare for?
I mean, I think having a balanced attack just makes the team we're playing against think about who's going to get the ball. And, I mean, Andy and Becca have been doing great this year, and I think all of us have felt it for Andy because she doesn't get the recognition that she deserves, and I think she's really proving herself this year because she comes in the gym and works her butt off every day and doesn't get the recognition she deserves at all because she's a huge part of our team. So I think just the fact that we can all come in the gym and we play for each other and we all have the same goal at the end of the day, I think that's just what makes us all great. And I mean, the fact that we can all get kills and Bergen has so many options, I think that makes her feel good, and I know that the coaches agree with that, and just puts it, I think it just puts us in a good position to win and be successful.
Final questions?
Merritt, this is kind of random, but there were a lot of blue ribbons in the hair. Was that like just a team decision or just completely random?
It was for Lexi. I'll keep that within our team, but it was for Lexi and her family.
Harper, how have you seen Bergen improve? She's getting double-doubles with Diggs. She's had a couple of big blocks on Friday night too. How have you seen her improve defensively?
I mean, I'm just thinking about Bergen's block from against UCLA, but I mean, Bergen's a great player. We all know that, but she comes in the gym and wants to get better, and we all have that trust in her to give us her best every night. And whether it is or it isn't, she's a great teammate, and she's gonna put her effort out there no matter what. So I think it's just like a mental thing for her. She wants to get better, and she's gonna keep working for that.
All right, thanks everyone.
Thank you.
Allie's outside and we'll be in